nonconformist. My own desire to click the button at bang on 6, even after losing track of time for 3 minutes and forgetting to load the game up. Is why you're seeing the black screen. Give me a split second to get shit together. To be fair, I usually want to allow a couple of minutes. But that is surprisingly quiet. I'm being louder than that. I can get away with that going like there. Also need a game capture because I'm not playing schedule. I don't have schedule open. Dads.exe. There we go. As for that dad tip, I don't drive and probably never will, so probably as far as the thing is concerned. Let's just get a dashboard open. We'll give it another couple of minutes. I do want to put a public vote out on which ending we're gonna get. Which dad are we gonna third date when the time comes? But that is nowhere near now. I'm probably gonna wrap up the rest of the first dates in this stream and then see what time we're on after that. That's probably the play for right now. And then in the final one, we'll do a few of the seconds, and then the third with whoever we choose. I probably won't do the seconds with everyone, although I might actually have the time for it, I'm not sure. I thought you would have had notifications turned on, and also you know what time I go live. But hi, so thank you for rocking up. The other major player in this chat, Mr. Pickle, I don't think is up yet, so holding out for him would be profoundly silly. But that's what I was trying to do. I don't need to have the Google Maps of no. I need to open this window. It's 40 hot in here. I will show. It's been surprisingly warm for the time of year today. It's been like 14 degrees in February, which is profound. But I don't know if that's just because I'm used to living in a colder part of the country. What was it about? Is what I'm inclined to ask in that situation. Treat people better than they treat you is usually really solid advice. Obviously, if someone's an arsehole, you've got no obligation to be nice, but rise above hate and all that nonsense here. Always check the card reader at the cash point before you swear. Some of this is just genuinely decent advice. You don't need to be a dad to take all the advice. Right, where's the game? You really stepped up the production value in episode 5. Right, we are going to continue. Say from about 9 o'clock on the 2nd of the 2nd. Checks out.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I do have dads. Probably text. Because that's the bit we did. That's what we did yesterday. Not yesterday, last time we streamed this. Apparently, I'm played Dream Daddies in the 2nd. That's the best part of 3 weeks ago. Who have we done first dates with? We've done Craig. We haven't done Matt. We haven't done Brian. We have done Robert. We haven't done Damien. We've done Hugo. And we haven't done Joseph. So Matt, Brian, Damien, and Joseph are going to be the orders of the day. We will start out with Matt, I think. That's not how my bathroom's not that bad. I have finally raised the maintenance request for the fact that thermostat on my shower doesn't turn properly. It only turns in one direction. I can make the shower hotter but not colder. And yesterday it was ripping hot. So hopefully that gets resolved. And now get in Matt's dad book page and type out a message. It's been so long since I last played this. We're getting to see it. The barbecue. We're still referencing the barbecue. Jesus Christ. Should we sit down for that? I'm actually catching a show garden tonight at the Sound Garden. Want to come out? It's a Sound Garden. It's a concept venue, but also a band that a lot of people have listened to back when it was cool. I have Soul Patches. Oh god. I haven't been to a real concert since I was born. I'm ready for this. Were Soul Patches ever actually cool? When I think of Soul Patches, I think of the one Michael Cole had in the early 2000s, and Jesus Christ. What do you mean I was chill with the fact my bathroom was broken? That's not accurate. I know. Pop is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be fun. Ooh, that sounds like my type of shit, you know. What would you sell? What would the soul patch be? Would it be like a nicotine patch, but with like your little goober on? Because there's a certain someone we know who could get a decent mileage out of that. Oh, that makes more sense than my whole nicotine patch idea. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Forgot they were a thing. I'll off dad book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I meant to backtrack decades to remember the denim jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning into the occult. As the people are getting my notification late. Fair enough. God, I had a mullet back then. God, I thought it was cool. God, other people thought it was cool. But it was a strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed bands in the car park. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? God, imagine me with a mullet. And I don't mean the like weird, accidental, almost half mullet that I have going on at the minute. I mean like an actual one. That'd be, I, that on its day, it would be the best thing ever. But also, I can never actually be asked to style my hair like at all. So it would be 9 times out of 10 an absolute travesty. I'm like I said, I don't know what ice looks like, so I can't comment on how much it suits them or like anything like that. Like when I think of mullets, like my two main go-tos are the red and blue one Forrest used to have, and Laserbeam's mullet. Laserbeam had a really good mullet a couple of years ago. I don't know if he still has it now. I don't think he does. He had a really good one a couple of years back. Okay, so I've been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and think about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Anyway, so Amanda, how are we cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is going to be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were one. Yeah, you are. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea screaming for 18. Oh god, I tried so hard to forget. I had to camp out with you online so that you could get a good spot and then cried and screamed the whole time. Dad, it was so much more than that. I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seem pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper. What do you mean my character looks 14? You were there when I made it? I knew it was 3 weeks ago, but you were there. This game doesn't have my style because I'm not a dad. So I just kind of clicked some buttons and went, jobs are good. You know, someone was in chat. I was talking to someone the entire time I was in the build that dad segment. I just kind of defaulted to assuming it was you. If you go back to the previous VOD, I'm definitely like talking to chat in that section because it's the opening like 10 minutes. And also, if you were at work that day, VOD channel plug. You should have checked it out by now. It's been 3 weeks. I remember someone being there. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concept. You remember that? Just bring a big glittery sign and cry like you'll fit right in. Well, it's a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned they're a punk band. Like DIY gutter punk, thrash, straight edge. Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post punk, proto punk, C punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. Not positive hardcore, are they? You said Canadian punk. Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is a kind of big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. The game's so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. That's it. My heart personally lies with mid to late 2010s punk rock, like the early Youngblood stuff. Bring Me the Horizon were really good around about that time because this was the time That's the Spirit and Ammo came out. I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. That's fun. And if a strange dude and set your goals that he offers to buy you merch, don't accept it and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast. Short comes from 8 Monaco is concept appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the show. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Born ready. Any situation, any outcome, I can handle it. I sleep with one eye open. I am prepared to kill. Are you? Oh, he didn't like it. Fuck. Oh man, I got real pet rock so cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take out one of those boy band contests where everyone holds signs and scream cries? What for Matt? My Matt voice. You like it? Good. I like doing voices and these sorts of things. You presumably watched me play Danganronpa at least once by now. Come on, I've done like 3 or 4 Danganronpa streams. VOD's channel plug. I have a VOD's channel. The VODs go up most of the time on the night. Like if I'm like on my shit, this will go up 6 hours after stream ends. It's right there. You can watch them during the day. Yeah. I got two lined up. I still can't get the glitter out of my car. The last one. That's fair. That is a very good use of your time. I say, not being completely honest with myself. This wrong.
Oh.
But dude, I gotta take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, bud. You'll be good. The scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question
Hey.
for you. What is scene? Brother! Matt lets out a tiny laugh.
Hey.
Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. That is. Oh god, that's gonna make Robert's voice horrendous because Robert's voice is really like low and deep and raspy. You'll see what I mean if we do a Robert section today. These hymns are usually really good at like I'll I can't have OBS open, but it's fine. I'll get that. I didn't read that out. That was my bad. I'll read this out in. Oh, I'll read this out with the OBS window open so I can look at what it's registered. You'll get it. The more important thing is that you start to enjoy yourself. Come on, settle the show. OBS said that was fine. It's hitting the same like sound bracket as my voice is normally, that high green, low yellow like band, which is what it's showing now as I'm speaking. It's strange, like I say, OBS is saying it's around about the same level as my voice normally. I read that out with the OBS window open, so I could think it picked up all of it and was where it should have been in terms of noise level. That is the wrong button. That's the button I need. After waiting in a short line again, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is shown, and I am suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Let's Google it. Gongle time. It is real. It's a. It's. I don't want to just read out the Wikipedia. It's an emo washbuckler. No, it's apparently like from like the American South. It's like a hip hop R&B, whilst also being electronic. My Chemical Ocean. According to this, its most like close link is vaporwave. Vaporwave stuff is like it can be quite cool. Like think I don't know why when I think of vaporwave, this is what my mind jumps to, but Pyrocynical's old outro music, also as Savantix's. I don't know if she still uses it. I don't think she does. So I'm going to say Savantix's old outro music, but you might still use it. They're both really good tunes. I need to like find out where they're actually from rather than just singing along with it. And when I'm watching a Savantix video, just singing while the end card's on. Vaporwave Sunset.mov. Right, anyway. That's obviously not a link. I mean, Automod hasn't picked it up because you're a mod, but it is what it is. I need the game. Matt, you made it!
What?
A younger kid runs up and high fives Matt. Kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high five me. Me too.
Hey.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Where are you going? Why the oh the fucking thing. Well in Nightbot. Nightbot picked up 2 back to back. It's the same person twice. Big up Nightbot. It showed up twice in the dashboard. Is it? Oh no, it is. Yeah, fair enough. I'm like I've read that bit already. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do. A couple other people noticed that Matt's in the crowd and yell hi to him as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. I'm gonna line up at the bar at the back. Where a couple of the older concert goers hang out, a couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks. Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Nah, yeah. Got a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like these where I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. That is so fucking real. That is me in a fucking nutshell. I can pull out like a one-liner and then I'm dead. Like this fucking guy. Are you gonna say that I don't even have that one-liner in me? That I don't even get my 5 minutes of being fantastic? Okay, thank God. Good, because if you didn't, I know of at least one person who'd be willing to fight you on it. But you are probably the chief person who is going to agree with the sentiment, so. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. Valid. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. Valid. Oh. Is it not like flip because he's facing a different way? Is it not just that he's facing a different way? And it's a perspective thing. No, I'm saying it's a perspective thing. I'm saying it's not actually like I haven't moved. I know that tattoos don't just teleport from one side to the other. But why do I put my tongue? Yeah, I was starting to get aware of it. See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I think you're still charming and funny. Just you. And grab our drinks. This seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit they listen to it. Now let's check out the merch. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. Singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts in it. A courtman's a discerning contact girl of considerable taste might want. You! I gesture myself, face flushing red. Yes, you! Look like a fellow who knows the music. How's about 5 12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pop, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Tally ho, good sir. Well, see here, fine shopkeep, your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. You be this guy. This is not appropriate. My hair was never anything like this, even when it was long. I got 5 12-inch things. What do you mean you've got 5 12-inch things? This man made my hair from back then look good. What are your 5 12-inch things? No, mine was better. And I don't even own a hairbrush anymore. I never bought one when I moved, and that was like half a year ago now. You don't need to do that. I can do this thing called Gut the Shop. I mean, you're right. To be fair, my hair doesn't really need brushed at the minute. Like, it's fine the way it is. And sometimes I am just sat on the toilet and I look up and go, my hair's really good today. Like I was saying with that weird accidental, the half mullet type thing from earlier. How can I, a consumer of the finer goods in life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? A fine question from a discerning patron. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looks so lost, I thought I'd give him the old razzle dazzle. Now, who the hell are you, man? Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high five but also turn it into a hug. At least the random man has finished screaming. Glad you like her. Your mum doing any better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that good now. And I have to deal with you every single day? I don't know. Who's your bud? It's Blim. Thought I'd bring him out. Concept pal. Pablo leans closer to Matt. Is he cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracked a smile. Yeah. Pablo pulls me in for a bro hug. My dude! Not sure what to say, but I give the courtesy 2 pats on the back as is customary in our society for people who you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to. Who? This guy or Matt? I thought I was going to say if you meant the guy. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting my Witch House band? You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame, you know. Vacant Vale would have slayed. It'll slay once you actually start making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. Well, Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close. Matt and I walk over at the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd and he has a mandolin slung behind his back. What's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. I don't know how to like interpret delta as a letter though. I don't know how it sounds in a like as part of a word because I don't speak Greek. Like I was able to identify it as a capital delta, but I didn't know how to interpret it, so I just said bacon. My name's Daniel. What happened to Jonathan Jones? Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything, he just hands me earplugs. Thanks! Put the earplugs in or whatever the hell is the sort of my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus. Did this Ellis just break his bow off? Is that cellist? Is that like someone who plays the cello? Did the cellist just break his bow off? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try and start the conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, right? What? Drop of it. You can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is a model. How long have we been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? Yeah! Eventually the set running after the drummer sprains his ankle during a sax solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull earplugs out. Man, that was something. Promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people pile into the concert space as it gets closer to the main now. Getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and try to follow Matt back to the spot. There are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realise I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out around me. It's Matt.
Hey.
Almost lost you, bud. I got real nervous for a second there.
Uh-oh.
You and me both did. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little bit. We'll finally settle back on my spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, pub really brings out a crowd. Do you go to concerts a lot?
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favourite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way you are, it's magic. I suddenly have the urge to curse this tiny dad bladder. Never heard it put that way, that's really beautiful. Also, I have to
Yeah,
pee.
sounds great.
Oh yeah, man, they're about to go on. Squeeze my way out of the crowd and towards the back room. Really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the back room. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. Fair because there was like 3 years since I forgot it, but basically a D, so Vidkident. Fair enough. I make it the back room venue, but it's one of those single person with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. People are initially milling around the venue, all crowd up against the stage as Pub plays their first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pub play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. Got to get there without getting trampled by all these rowdy youths. Avoid those youths. Is this just a crossy road? I have to clear. I'm so confused. I don't understand.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch.
Hmm.
Their systems are
Thank you for
broken
not
down
making the.
by
Why can't I just do this with WSD? Why do I have to click? WSD don't do anything. This is tedious.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
It is
To you streamers and
because the audio gets muted, which means you don't get to hear my voice either. So I do have streamer mode turned on for this.
the band called Pup and their song DVP.
I will if it's real.
That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song
I mean, the like actual tune behind this isn't that bad, even if the lyrics are like a joke.
It's like
Am I supposed to like be able to identify somebody as Matt, or am I supposed to just keep clicking?
really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video.
I'm just kind of holding down forward.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's play.
Oh, you bastard.
I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Keep away from Johnny. Oh, you know, okay, you're supposed to just last the time. I died like 6 seconds after something daft like that. I died. No, it actually has an impact. I haven't saved it. Has there been an autosave? Load. From 634. From 632. We'll load the 632 autosave. Again, yeah. Now that I understand how it works, medicine is not always the best medicine. You get to listen to this fucking copyright-free Chiaffa Pup tune. This isn't tedious.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard
Yeah, needs a rework. The fact that like there's the stream where I finished the Portal 2 main story, in that VOD, there is just 5 minutes of muted audio while the credit song plays. Also, hello. I need to keep looking. Where am I? I'm there. Cool. I do want to read that, but I am quite busy. But hello there, I do see your thing.
That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song is great.
Now I know it's about like Laston, I will just focus on Laston. Why is he just come bombing forward?
Footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video.
Why did it? What the fuck? I wouldn't have minded that hard.
So we
Is what it is.
added the song
There's one there at least. Go, keep going.
listening to right now. Don't you think
Just
it's better
keep going forward for the next 12 seconds, my man. We can do this.
to you stream
Why have you went backwards? Why have you run off the edge?
I have one decree. Please check out the
Why is he ran off the edge in that situation?
song DVP. You try DVP. But really, Content ID demands a
Load.
serious convo. But is this
The autosave from 1832. That is not my fault. If this was just like WASDable rather than just having to click in a direction, this would be reasonable. Why does this section play like complete dross? What the fuck?
the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune? We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch.
These people are assholes.
So
I can't load the save file from in here, so I'd need to die anyway. So I'll just try.
don't you think it's better than risking
Because it's definitely possible. I keep dying in the last like 5 seconds.
to you streamers and let's players? I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP.
Well, there's not much I can do when people just like Naruto run directly to where I'm standing, like this prick.
And their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight. Yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES.
Ah, I missed it. Oh,
games
it is what it
with
is.
lyrics added into them. It's really cool.
I just need to mash forward a little.
Hard to explain right now, but
What are you doing?
I promise you should really go check it out.
Why are people just sprinting directly to my person? This is not how people move.
We added the song that you're listening
Lost it.
to right now. Don't you think it's better
Please
than
go away.
risking Content ID
Just
to you
click forward.
streamers and let's players?
Just 6 seconds of clicking forward.
Decree.
We can do it.
Please check out the band called Pup and their song
Fuck off.
DVP.
There we go, we did it. And I get S+, pop punk, hell yeah.
Demands a serious convo. But is this
That's fine.
time or
Just
place to talk about it? Oh no.
enjoy the content, I suppose. If you don't
About getting with dad.
speak much English, my accent on top of
Oh god, how did we get here?
the EL will not be your friend, but I do hope you can still have fun around here.
What a mess.
Sort of finally working my way through the crowd where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot, well, I guess I should keep a look. I bumped it from behind for myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in a circle to music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? I don't know where he shoves themselves into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey, guess I'm moving in the circle now. Frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Neither of you slams into me, neither I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die, trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand, someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back up onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arm around me and we jump back into the circle, bashing at these left and right as Puck plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither.
So we added the song that you're listening
Yes.
to right now. Don't you think it's
What is this OMG in response to? Can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad I didn't stretch before physical activity, but at least I'm having fun. Yeah. Saul's been gushing over him for the last, what, half hour? The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everyone cheers on Puck. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. Oh, alright man, that's the truth. We'll show these kids how it's done in our time. We'll work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Puck put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. You can, oh, you're not. Is it? I think it's Alt Gur lets you do stuff because I was able to do an E with an accent when I was being scheduled by myself using Alt Gur plus E to try that. Yes, Alt Gur. The one on the right hand side of the spacebar. That it goes Alt the spacebar and then Alt Gur. What do you mean? What the hell? I'm going to send you a picture of my keyboard. I can do exactly that. It does brick my dashboard when I do that, but I can. You don't have Alt Gur. That's depressing. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Got to say bye to a couple of people. I hang outside the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. Got you a present. Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks man. Saw your eyeball in the back of the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears up that hard on the first time back to a concert deserves a reward. I'm never taking this up. I'll continue wearing it till it's tattered and a little smelly to that Julian body punk fashion. Hey Matt! Hey, it's Bob. Hey dude, didn't realize you were here. I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a show. Thanks. Well, see you around. Why, you know Pop. Oh yeah. Met him a couple of times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa. Come on, let's grab some diner food. Suddenly that's just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. I've never been in a pit at a concert, so I can't testify, but Matt and I walk into a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign, and turning some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. There I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. I, I've got a GCSE in Spanish. I was able to speak it enough to pass at the age of 16, and then went to Spain and got a taxi by way of talking Spanish to a taxi driver. That is the best thing I have ever done with a foreign language. Because I just happened to go on holiday to Spain about a month after doing a Spanish speaking test. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. If number into woman, there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, alright? Then I don't know where I get this idea. Yeah, no, they are. You're right. You did point this out earlier. That's that's so weird. This game's it's so well made, and also like to mess up on something like that's a bit depressing. I'm assuming they just didn't have they never like did the tattoos in the darker light because obviously he casts his shadow this way, don't he? That's a bit of a shame. It doesn't take away from the game at all. I could have went the entire playthrough without knowing that, but it's a nitpick at the end of the day. Definitely right. No, I don't know where I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. What am I favorite after we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. That's a weird way of putting that. That's a very, very strange way of wording that, my man. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man, just goes to show you that punk's not dead. He just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how'd you get to see all those amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Yeah. I mean, we were poor and had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this built an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit of a killer. I got it like years ago. Like I bought this game back when it first came out, so that like an expense from what's it like 6 years old now isn't obviously an impact on my modern finances. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. Mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on the both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try and help him out wherever I can. It's really nice here. Thanks. Us single parents really just out to look after each other. How's commentator? She says she wants to learn drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. Ooh! Oh, you got the you got the accents of Google Translate. you've you've pulled it out though. In Spanish, the accents matter. It's like it's part of how verbs conjugate, which is a little rough for trying to type it out on an English keyboard. That's why you need yourself a bit of Alt-Ger. Get yourself a UK keyboard because we understand that foreign countries exist. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collage, and whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of commentator's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good dad-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Fashion, consumer, big budget remakes of foreign films. I thought accents were like pivotal to how verbs conjugate. Like estudiar, for example. Or God, I haven't like actually spoke Spanish in a meaningful way and in front of people in a couple of years now. Yeah, that's yeah. So you kind of got where I was going with that. Fashion consumerism, big budget consumerism. Why do we got to get up early the day after Thanksgiving and line up to buy things? Why can't we like share? Comrade, speaking of dangerous things, yeah. Communism! Fucking communism! Way! Big up Karl Marx and that. I'm not going to rummage around for my Communist Manifesto because there's also like a 2/3 chance it's just not here. But big up Karl Marx's man then. You know, I keep taking it for big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely it. No, because this I will preach about because my tea today were some sausages that were more expensive than I thought they were. Because I thought they were on the 3 for 5, but they weren't. They were on the 2 for 5 and next to all the 3 for 5 stuff. So I picked them up and I went and bought Dunkers and something else, and then not gotten me 3 for 5 because the sausages were a fucking misplay. So if I spent by a smidge, probably like could have saved like £3, but maybe a bit more, maybe like 3.50, depending on how everything worked out. But I felt bad because the whole point in picking it up was the fact it was on the fact I was getting it cheap. But who cares? I got like a pack of 10 sausages for like £3. Yeah, that checks out. It can. No, but like when I was doing my Spanish stuff, a lot of people struggled with verb conjugation. I was always really solid on it, but that's not something I've ever seen anyone forget. I'm also trying to remember what that means. I think it's the verb to do, but don't quote me on that. And I was going, I was talking about the whole fucking breakfast for tea shit. I had like sausage, eggs, and spaghetti hoops today. Way, it's the verb to do. I know my shit. But then like isn't. But also you could. But like Ace has a laptop company, and also it probably is some different Spanish word. I don't know. I just kind of blindly assumed it was because I'm not a fucking Spanish dictionary. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah, I just don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Yeah, yeah. Like if everything I did was like got me into trouble with fucking like King's College. I don't know why King's was my first thought there, but yeah, your point holds. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. I used to consider myself an introvert, but the more I think about it, the more I probably do fall into this sort of territory. Probably why it'd be good for me to get one of the jobs I'm applying for, like outside of obviously the financial aspect of I'm looking for work, but like I'm likely to get a job in a bar if anything else, which is a lot of talking to people, a lot of having to do shit, a lot of small talk, a lot of yapping, being like, yes, that's the point of the game. It's to date the dads. That's why I think the stream's titled something to the effect. Yes, the stream is titled Date That There because that's the premise. This is just like a first date though, so it's not as rambunctious as it gets later on. Ah, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to. You know that. That's my. Man, I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up for late night dinners and then head out. We'll head back to the cul-de-sac in more respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably gonna feel it my knees gnawing. Yeah, you and me both. Yeah, you're too old for this shit. It's all you've seen me after playing volleyball and shit. And these fuckheads are in their 40s and were moshing, so he is. Like, I'll give you that. Like, when I chuck the like, who are we gonna go for? Also, thank you for the follow, Ethan. I didn't see that until now. I haven't had OBS open, and no, nah, I don't have an alert thing for it quite yet. But I do appreciate it. I know that's from 20 minutes ago, but yeah. That is quite real. He's probably, I think, like when I played the game the first time, I thought the most wholesome and down to earth option relative to the game was, and the option I ended up picking when I first played it was Craig. Like my first ever dream daddy was Craig, I suppose, if we're gonna word it like that. That is the wrong button. I don't usually like going these things. It was really cool to do that with me. I'm glad. Alright, I'm calling the quits for the night. Stay cool, my man. You called me cool. Matt called me cool! I woke up, I was in my hot in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from my room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. I've just seen that chat. What the fuck? That is fucking gold. Yeah, I see it. It is cool. Is it a duck? I feel like duck's beaks aren't that long, but also what the fuck else is it? So I'm gonna go with it being a duck. But oh my god, I'm actually not gonna get over that ever. Blind leading the blind. Huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey Amanda, remember which one was just tore up in the pit of puncture and which one was just before I was probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? That sounds like a porno. Why does that sound like a really shit porno? It's the Tiny House Hunting the Amish. Let's see what we get. First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I am your extremely cool dad. Alright, I'm in the bro. See you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Better be early than late, boys. Date complete. Bye, Saul.
Yeah, man, that was some great stuff out there.
That was some great stuff out there. Let's go.
Welcome. You've got Dad.
I've got dance again. Oh, we've got a message off Craig. Hey, dude, I've got. Why are you telling me about the fact you got the shit, Craig? Oh, I've got just a second. I hit the story of your real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? But I've got the runs. I mean that I felt like running. You fuck. Wanna come with me to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When we're doing this, there's 30 more minutes left in this meat hell marathon. I'm outside, warming up. Okay, okay. At least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get a suppressata wrapped cheesecake out the oven. Let's go running. Laserdisc is clearly the superior digital format. Oh god, it's a minigame. The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You can see other runners on your screen too. Let's try it out together. Oh, that runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry, we're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you. Just get a rhythm going, keep your heart rate up, but don't overexert yourself. You'll do great. Again, do I run? I press space. Do I mash space? It seems that way. It seems that mashing space is the way forward. I know this will be picking up like constantly because I know how my headphones are. But like there seems to be, I can click, it's fine. That's probably less on your ears than me yamming the spacebar, but it's also probably still not great because I know for a fact my headphones pick this up. So I do apologise. My mouse is really good. It's just obviously a bit noisy in a stream, and I've got the headphones that pick up fucking everything. God, this is more strenuous than mine. Who's Lane? Who are all these random people? Like at least, like I know who all the like dads are, but how where? How where? How long do I have to do this for? Oh, Aaron's on here. Aaron, fucking, obviously one of the Game Grumps who made the fucking thing. Go on, my brother. This is about as fast as I can click. I'm sorry, like. And even when I'm mashing space, it hard about this. There's genuinely no advantage to me. Not just. Oh god, I picked up. At least we're like keeping up with Craig. How long do I have to do this for? Do we go until we win? Like, who's this guy? Sweet hell, this is. Well, there's a finish line there. Please. Please, this is it, man. There we go, thank God. I got an S double plus for that. Okay, let's fucking go. Way to go! Let's rev it up. Jesus Christ. No, we're back on the topic page. I'm gonna go for a drink. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I am back, and I have had to close the window because it's getting exorbitantly loud outside. What do we need to do? We need to do. We do Brian, Damien, and Joseph, don't we? Joseph Christensen, of course, he is. We'll do Joseph. Fuck it. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take enough on his offer to hang out. Wait. How do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? Imagine Joseph's family stare at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Yeah! Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, perhaps. Amanda looked up my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. You want to talk? Just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favourite Bible passages, ice cream socials, khakis. First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference. You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine, give me the keyboard. I got this. Mondo focuses on the keys. The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately I receive a response. What do you say? Hi, Blue. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church babysitter day, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast. Let me know, Joseph. He uses a lot of exclamation marks. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with his Hilda. I won't let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Blue. It's gonna be last message as well. Save a brownie for me. Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore. Understands me, I'm blinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, perhaps. And Dad, please don't be worried about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I am the most normal person any of you have ever seen. Make the short walk over to Joseph's. Don't move it. What if they hang up a bunch of crosses that connect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner, during dinner? Oh, as a porcelain babies! What? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Blue. Door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? Hey. Hey, Christian? It's Chris. Chris, right. How you going? I'm Blue. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we might as well keep. How's the please don't say it. Jesus. Chris blinks slowly, maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. It's your dad. Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of his open doorway. This is a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should go in further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head round the corner. Blue, you made it. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. You ready to bake? I am not. As ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Yeah.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Aye.
I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. Chris? Are you going to apologise? Oh, right. Sorry. Trying to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. You must be really shy. It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world, plus being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Ah, here are the twins, Christian and Christy. Say hello to Blue. Hello, Father. Hello, Blue. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin stick. Creepy twin stick? You should get a bake then. Maybe it's better if I don't shift the power dynamic of the creepy nightmare twins. You guys gonna help us bake? We don't want to bake. Well, okay. What do you want to do? We have to perform surgery. Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys. Christian and Christy went out of the room quickly. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me, grinning sheepishly. You ever have more than one kid, Blue? Nope. You should try it. We both start to laugh whenever interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good. Christy! No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Papa followed her, trying to keep kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on a surprisingly pristine couch. Twiddle my thumbs. Examine the table. There's a couple of cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified designer sex. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. Looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. Heh, sex. You are in the home of a priest. There is no Segex around here. Although he is willing to. If you do his path, he will sleep with another man, so Segex. Ah, fuck Kenshin. Examine the floor. There's a bunch of Jenga. When you have this many kids think about not how hard you try. Spot a terrifying cloth that appears to have had both arms pulled off it several times and stitched back together. The tag says CC, of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Give me a you, tiny houseplant. There? Spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. Where is this houseplant? Because the only plant I can see is up here. And that's not the floor. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. There's a story here. It's none of my business. We'll do the bookshelf now. It's a pretty sturdy bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines, hyenas, the Serengeti, underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure, unless this is a merry thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple of Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, Bible for Teens with a Z. He is a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. The 8th installment in Wait, this is a series. It's been a while. Guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. Walk into the kitchen and find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. Raise an eyebrow, Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. That's Kristen. You ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet, we might have to water you down. With spiders. No, not spiders. Because we can tickle Christy with his free hand between the laughing and screaming. I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. This man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with the best puppy dog guys. Save me from spiders. Spoon Jewel the Spider King. Grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast. Okay, Blue the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind. Have you come to squash me, knife? Or have you merely fallen into my web? I know me a fly, Spider King. Now on guard. For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel. The two dumbest looking spoons in the room eventually strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and he recoils in honor. Last, I am defeated. You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... Sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic. Oh man, that is way too sweet. Just means jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! Christy hugs my before making a surprising exit. Hey, what? Do you know what to make brownies with us? Christy hesitates and then shakes her head. No again. Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad, now you want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy's out the door and down the hall. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate. He tastes it again, face toasting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that correction? Egg beaters on ammonium flour? It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. How about looking at that? It's got a stickly sheen of sugar and chocolate sweet syrup. I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. You need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably fine. Probably.
Excellent.
Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Blue. You've baked a cake from a box before once. How hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and let's get ready to rock. Mario Batali saved me. Joseph and I set to work cracking the eggs, mixing things, and then pouring the things according to how we assume the back of the box would tell the two. Things will go according to plan soon if we have a solid batch of brownies. Wait. Joseph has a little dot about on his nose. Wow, Blue. Way to use those dance skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose, Joseph. All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done. Ahem. Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye for a pony that's focused. Joseph, hold still. Thumb in position and got it. Joseph's eyes go wide and gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh, thanks. No problem. Unless the second I've left the battle. It's really good battle. We should find Christy. Yes, we should. Do that. Blue. Joseph quickly composes himself. Alright, she can't be far. You take Delta position and I'll watch your sex. Do you even know what that means?
Wink.
Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger. 80. What? Alpha Tango. Okay. Joseph stopped making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Let's take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier while I get Christy. We'll meet you up by the car. Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents set up. Look at the bake sale is in full swing. Wow, this place is packed. is this pack? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. You can count a city's population on your fingers and toes. This counts as pack. Point. Christy rockets out the car and into the car park. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mother. He's down by the other road tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mother? Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast? Yeah, and I can only catch her off the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was so different. That's just 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with. While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any foreign goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. Ain't nobody harder than Big Nick Voltamata. Does he actually? Joseph sure eats a brown. Looks like somebody else thought to enjoying little handmade crafts and all that sweet. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine, I guess, to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time at the rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a bake sale. I think you and I can put together one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Oh, yeah. We high five. You bake it, they will come. Not long before we have our first Christmas, Matt and Carmen Cita. Hey, team. Hey, dude. Hey, yeah. Matt, Carmen Cita. Great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. I didn't mean to go that quiet, that was an accent. So, what recipe do you use for these brownies? Don't say you use the accessory, don't say you use the accessory. It's just how none I used to. Let me tell you a story, Matt. The way they made brownies back in the old country, yeah. That was all thanks to Grandma X. I forgot. I have made this mistake in 2 separate Persona games, and now this. Travelers from far and wide would make the pilgrimage to a sleepy little town simply to be amazed by a masterful use of chocolate. All that knowledge, all that experience was passed on to me. Yeah. Joseph leans over again to me. Lying is literally one of the 10 things we try not to do. Alright, we'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high five Joseph as a happy customers walk away. Yeah, why did I lie in front of the religious man? See? Not so hard. Yeah. I'm hot off the good feeling from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people who I don't recognise, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually know a familiar face pops up. Blue! It's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. That's the amount of brownies. So we'll put you down for 10. Better make it just 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy. Coming right. You excited for the youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah. What's the movie? It's a surprise. Just something to it. It's the Fast and Furious. Really? You think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Just hands a bag to Daisy. Made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. That came off as too similar to my voice. I'm not a big fan of how I did that at the end. The 2 customers walk up with the waitress. Joseph and I survey what's on. These are selling pretty hard. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened with his? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. Goes into Young Steinbeck. Gotta keep the fucking Ernest. They've got to keep the fucking like author thing going, don't we? After he's named Ernest Hemingway Vega. I would have gone for young man in the sea, but I can respect it. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish. Never mind. Well, it's kind of silly, but did you ever wish you could just drop everything and go around on a beach somewhere and drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, you know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song? That's as Buffett, doesn't it? Buffet only has one say. I mean, of course he wants the fruity stuff. Look at this man. I don't care that you're a preacher. Gay. Joseph. I think about this every single day. My dream is to live in Margaritaville. One day, my friend, one day we'll be on island time. We make a couple more sales to some church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot me old buddy Craig. Craig! He's going to be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these big sales to test himself, to see if he truly has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for that? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to a table with Briar and his until they reach finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely he's going to sell them on brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell them to the baby, which is impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig. Hey, bros! Hey, Uncle Joseph. Hey, man, is that? Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. You can't spell it. Remember that one time? You can't spell diet without die. Tempting. Craig. When we were freshmen, we were how our next door neighbours pranked us by switching out the laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with sun. Then we decided to get back at them by breaking boundaries and sprinkling high intensity hot sauce into the mix, and I watched them cry for it. I would feel bad about it, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more for the old times. Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just won a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Even River? That was Craig. I'll eat hers. You've got yourself a deal. I could sell snow to a fucking Eskimo. Maybe instead of looking for ball work, I should get a door-to-door salesperson. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's chair. Boxed mix, huh? Mary saunters up to us. She won't be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi, honey. Yep. I sound like okay. Switches. Actually, no, just brownies. Cute. And boring. And safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Blue to the rest of the community. You get a load of this freak show. What? Weird folk is all holier than thou types. Don't you think, Blue? Mary! Let the kid answer the question. They seem nice. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. It's pretty cool. Mary, can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep it down. Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. No. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. Hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. I think this church is gonna fit. No! Mary! I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. You alright? She really likes pushing your buttons, huh? Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect. You better head out. Oh, I'm actually kind of gripped by Joseph's plot a little bit now. Jesus Christ. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat. Drop off Joseph in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of it. Looks like I took a drove, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might find a bit crashing from all the sugar. I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to be brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. Sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see me like that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hang out domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know it. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling from my phone through the window. Hits me in the face when I look at it. It's the last one. You end it. Joseph, please don't leave the notes, Mary. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But bye. Joseph walks up to his home. He waits to move forward, carrying Christy inside. Well, looks it's just you and me, Brownie. Eat it. Thoughts around down my gullet numb for while this will be my own undoing. I will feel this later. Seven said to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Ain't father unit. I chatted and cried by a little careful. How's homework? Really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. Think I could have really made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies? Or did you maybe sneak one? Or sorry, kiddo, no dice. Feel immediate shame for scoffing the last one. Actually, I don't know if it's shame or just know you're from all of it. But it could be both. Yeah, that's okay. I forgot about the amount. Sorry, Amanda. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters for Orange County? But the last time I got eaten by a shark. He did. Is it not nice from Cody Willonger? Awesome. Peter Weller actually has a PhD in history, does he? Oh no, Peter Weller is fucking dead. Hey, with Joseph, okay. Margarita Zone.
You've got dads.
I need to do. Oh, I've got another Craig. Hello, man, that's Dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. Great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong. Strong. I am strong. Don't I know it? Say I've been reading up about whey protein. You use that at all? I figured it would help me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party. They wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You are also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Attend that party. Don't smoke. Good advice. Don't fucking smoke. Coffee time. You know dads love coffee. Gonna brew myself something black as a midnight on a moonless night. Put on a fresh pot and work a few word jumbles while I wait for it to be. Yeah, smells sorrow. Dan, ready for the day? I'm ready for every day, sweetie. I'm gonna tackle it head on. No, you ready for the thing we're gonna do today? The thing that you promised you'd do? Oh no, I already told you I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. They're just stacked in the living room. You just keep bumping into them and knocking them over, and you don't even read them. Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea party, Dad. Nope, don't remember that. Craig's kids. A hand-drawn invitation. Amanda walks over to the fridge and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. Spelled cordially wrong. Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can go outside. I still do not understand the difference between sweatpants and joggers because I thought they were synonymous with each other. I've been told the difference is the cuff at the bottom, but even then, what difference does it make? Why are like joggers are God, Americans don't make fucking sense. I could go on an hour-long tirade about this, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna take a sip of orange juice and quietly move on. Dad, just I'll see you in a minute. Fuck off already. I'll go to I go to the supermarket in my pajamas. Who cares? I'm a rebel, sweetie. Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hello. Thank you for coming to our tea party. I do my best bow and present my daughter, and she thanks them with a curtsy. This way, please. Briar and Haley to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals. Matt and his daughter commentate. Oh yeah, too. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. Hey, dude. How's the tea? The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Hello, commentator. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Did you just wake up? No. Why? Those are inside pants. Amanda laughs. Please have a seat. I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get out of this job.
Hey, dude.
Hi, everyone. Turn to see Daisy and Brian and the backyard and take a seat next to her. Sorry, we're late. Daisy made me put on going outside pants. You do it. Amanda punches me on the shoulder. See? Oh, so you approve of cargo shorts when they're on Brian, but not when they're on me? Dad, you're embarrassing me at the tea party. This is a high-class affair. But it's about to start. Thank you for all taking time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Where's Craig? Now, if you'll all put on your designated tiaras. Got a little tiara sitting in my front as well. Except Brian's. His is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think this is going to fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it. Brian tries to balance the open softball helmet on top of his head, but it immediately tumbles off into the bushes. I'll get that later. Hey, everybody. Craig comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies. Dad, is the tea ready? Yeah, it's been steeping for a while now. Ask him. Would you girls like to go and serve your guests tea? No, thank you. We'd much appreciate it. 7 till. Craig comes over to me. That's me. Craig places tea cups in a bowl, makes a simple sandwich cookie on each of our plates. He pours some tea into my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my cup with Matt's and take a sip. Good lemonade. It's tea. Very good tea. I know who's happily enjoying a tea. So, what do we do with tea parties? We enjoy the splendors of upper class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite out of the sandwich cookie. Marvelous. So the meeting of princesses has been called to order. Here, here. I'm a warrior princess. I hunt stuff and have like a really cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. I'll be a rock star princess. I'm also a space princess. Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess. Dad, what are you? Do I gotta be a princess? Duh. I guess that makes me History Channel British. I'm ruler of all I survey, and what I survey is a 10-hour marathon of cupcake storage was. I don't think I've seen that one. Squad of professional bakers bid on empty storage units and have to bake 1,000 cupcakes using only the ingredients in the storage unit. That sounds terrible. It sounds fantastic, actually. I think I'll be the landscaper and general contacting princess. Barista princess reporting for duty. Hey everybody, CrossFit princess here. Not now, servant. If it weren't for the princess uprising, it would be you serving me. That's not. Oh my god, Brian. Why not unable to do the correct thing? We'll sip tea for a little longer, and then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rockstar warrior princesses, I think. They grow up so fast. It was like yesterday I was helping Amanda through our run. Did she make you a servant too? You betcha. Commentator made me actually brew tea for her. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Pitfall, your custom blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me a while back was choice. Oh, thanks. It's really nice the girls are getting along. Yeah, I'm glad we moved in this community. We are too. Amanda's been a kind of role model of them, you know. I didn't even realize, and I don't even know if Amanda does either. But I guess they're right. All the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I'm proud of her. You better not proud cry at this tea, boy. I brought extra wood. John Wilson wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on and all the girls get to cut out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking the pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later. We'll clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables, and then head out as Daisy and Commentator fall asleep on the dad's shoulders. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye, History Channel princess. You want dinner? Nah, I filled up on cookies. Me too. I'm tired. Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way, but also in a kind of scary way. How so? I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. Is this because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time? I corrupted her dad. She secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids really look up to you. I'm glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, perhaps. Ruffle Amanda said.
Welcome. You've got dads.
We'll do Brian and Damien. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I crack one. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. The cookout was not yesterday, it's been like 3 weeks. Both in real life and in game. But I guess the game doesn't know what order you're going to do all of this in, so. Hey man. Always love a good burger with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a friendly little competition. Rock on, Brian. Saying his name was cute. Friendly competition, this is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. Been taken out a mini golf course since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say she's almost better at it than me. Almost. I'll take back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place, and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda. Hey, would you be up to mini golf around the? I'm a little out of practice. I know my backswing needs something to be desired, but I think I can keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. You ready for this? Matey, as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed? I just never realized that we're indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh, you're a fucking idiot. Come on, pirate dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Ahoy. Scurvy. Avast. I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank for my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon? Come on, Dad, you told me this was going to be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is that good for friendly competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the other field of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. Just mini golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal, don't worry about it too much, but we have to be Brian in mini golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we both have fun. Well, maybe them. Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side eye, I guess we're Brian. Ahoy there, mateys! Ahoy. Ryan walks up with Daisy in tow. Looks like they've already rented some golf clubs for the excursion. Total power move. I did nothing for it. Alright, first mate, I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on. Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, aye aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Oh, look at those two. The 2 peas in a pod. So you excited to get to mini golfing? Oh, you know it. You gambling man. Depends on what's on the table. What are you willing to part with? How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Alright, I'll make it a bit more interesting. I'm listening. Loser has to mow the winners lawn this weekend. Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take it on? I think you should be a little bit more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the pain of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? All in one? Every time. What I just said is not true at all, but it came out when I was like, I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Me fucking too, Brian. Let's see. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Do I get to do a mini of this? Oh, I do! There's a timing thing. Yes. Piss. Fuck you. Bang! That first one was just a warm up. Watch me go. Watch me go. That first one was a warm up, like I said. Ah, piss. Never mind. Unless? No. Never mind. I'm trying, alright? Oh, you bastard went seconds too early. Oh, might pull it off anyway. I'll get away with it. I'll get away with it. Piss. I'm not going to get away with that. Okay. There you go. Do I get away with it? No? Yeah, I was going to say, if that's not how you get that, then sure. I got an X. I'll take it. I would have been like a B. Amanda pulls me aside when Brian and Daisy start walking. So, hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian and Duff out. That's because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. Feel my left eye twitching. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right. It is just a game. I'm extremely high stakes. A game where we're currently winning. Dad! Please, Amanda. Please nail this next top for me. We need to keep the streak on. It's really that important to you? Sure. Amanda walks over and tees it for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball in the golf ball. She looks me right in the eye, doesn't exaggerate. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her active use of the fines. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo. And we're back in the minigun. Fuck you then. No, come on, that's a bit mean. That's mean. I just ignore all the shit here and just go for it. No? Unless? Pain. Pain. Unless? No. I just want to hit this straight on. That wasn't straight at all. Maybe I just don't have the capability to hit it straight. Go on. Fuck you. It's a crapshoot. I'm happy I got that close. Okay, this is just a matter of laces through the fucking leather. That's not it. That was awful. Still got an A overall. Try to an air impression, but there are children present. I can feel the crush and weight of the four dads before me, casting disappointed look on my broken frame. I have failed you, fathers, and for that I'm sorry. Man, that was some good shooting, that one. I have lost it, but. I'm sorry. Amanda groans. Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I'm gonna stick around here. I can take Daisy home we can get the city paper excited for digging. You two go enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan. Blue, you cool with that? Yeah. Just don't get yourselves into too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Dizzy skip away, yelling up berry treasure. Bless that kid's tiny rebellious heart. Well, I guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? That sounds like a plan. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which I'm not jazzed about. They're not completely blew on the putt course. Okay, Dad, you can do this. Just gotta drown my sorrows in some tropical loser drink and get out of here. When I walk into the freaky tiki, a kitschy island-themed bar, palm trees adorn the walls, and several clay parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. Bartender whips with 2 rum drinks inside a hollowed out pineapples. Sets them up, I don't blow them up. Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. Invest me again? I think not. Take a sip of my pineapple hospitality. Sorrow tastes fruity. My lawn care needs are very particular. I hope you're up for the challenge. No, don't worry. I'll bring you on salt for my healthy growth and sustainable environment. Oh, come on now, Blue. I'm just having a little fun with you. I'm grumbling, sipping more of my fruity sour drink. Fine, you got me on this one. Well, that's it, more of my drink. I know it's Italian in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. I hate this show. Why? So clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV, who cares? I care, because I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating these decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. 3-week job at minimum. So you want to look over those 3-week extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting. Watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody'd watch. I don't like any of these home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Cold Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Yes! I have terrible news for you, Blue. No. Not them too. That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Wrong one. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Here I am. I actually help on the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, kind of took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too? The best. He practically built off this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying not to become a father, then you wake up one day and you are. But I get to work with my hands and pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. That's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad. I've been okay with that. Until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture I still haven't put together in the garage. Okay, maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. No, we'll tell him a dad joke. So, 3-legged dog walks into a bar. And he goes up to the bartender and says, I'm looking for the man who shot my leg. Is that how it goes? No, but I refuse to admit it. Yes, it's one of those anti-jokes. It's very avant-garde, don't you know? Oh, so it was supposed to not be funny? No, it's fine. It's fine. Brian, I've got an actually funny one for you. Why do all Swedish boats have barcodes? Because they're Scandinavian. Sure. Take a long sip of my drink. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I can do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove him better than him, obviously. That's the only reason, I think. Let's keep it moving. Complain about kids. Ask how his dog. I've made him shite out all these. So you have a dog? Yeah, I do. I can't quite remember what he looked like. Oh, he's a little corgi. Always has a handkerchief around his neck. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I think I might need a visual reminder. Try to remember. If you happen to have any pictures of said dog, maybe on your phone. Ian laughs. Blue, if you want to see pictures of Maxwell, you could have just asked. Show me the goods then. Make it sound like we're in a drug deal. Brian, that's the wrong game. We played schedule on Friday. Brian pulls out his phone and flips through an entire album of dog pictures. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. What a good boy. Don't make it. Oh my god. He's big as he's gonna whack off. God. This'll look absolutely hideous in the VOD. We also don't need too many sound bites of me saying what a good boy on the internet, but it's fine. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor. Look, there's something else to comment on. There's a kind of fish hanging over Brian, and I just to do it. It's cool. It's definitely fake. Really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there was just biscuits with plastic coatings glued to it. I look over. He's right. I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger though. Of course it was. Oh really? Yep. Went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could seal the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh man, some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds fucking amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out watching the stars. Had my line out too. Then all of a sudden it just starts raining. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call out my shipmate, it's just a man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy up. I get him at the surface and finally get a sight of it. Biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat, single-handedly. And you know what happens next? What happens next? The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail, knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on the deck. Fish gone. Never felt dumber. So I got away. I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish. Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Oh man, fishing's the life. I haven't gone enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I went fishing once, and it was really sodden boring. Like, my dad likes to go fishing. I don't know what he sees in it. It is some of the most dull shit I have ever had the misfortune of engaging with. Wait, why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable when I can't tell that I'm terrible at fishing? I lean close. No, I can't. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking your fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh shit. Oh, no. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beer so we can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. Simon, Connor. Yeah, okay. Ryan gives me an exuberant high five. Yes! Maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish, so I can get you mowing my lawn. I'm trying to beat me, but they don't call me good at catching fish explanation. I am spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. We have all been there, except for Joseph, because he's, Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time. This is a great opportunity for friendship. Also, we got your more fish than Brian. You're grilling me with these plans, Blue. Mull it over. You'll come around to the fish with dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hand, gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to be a whole thing, isn't it? Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks on with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and puts on the telly. So, how was your hang with Brian? It was okay. Oh yeah, he seems like a neat dude. I think so. I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we had it for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a pyramid, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's not a very simple protocol of Luke. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has all the time relating to the kid. Kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although he doesn't bite of it as much as you do. Can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? Don't know why, but I did not my normal voice instead of Amanda's. That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Oh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking. Sure, I'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn, sit silently in a boat in a lake for hours on end with no promise of a tangible reward. Your only companion being the fear and doubt that you've harbored deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You can win us. It's my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, But I can convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, saw them in. Alright, I'm Bush, gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, alright? You got it, Pops.
What an amazing date!
I love this game, man. Streaming this was definitely the right idea. Soft boy is the
You've
Brian
got
stream.
dads.
I have a Matt thing. More Matt content. I am. Yeah. Okay. No plan. What are your feelings about poker? Beyond oddly knowing it. Poker? Oddly know it. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, actually, I like poker. I just saw the joke. Not take the shot. Please, Matt. I'm a dad. I'm contractually obliged. No, I get it. Anyway, we've been playing a weekly poker games, and I figured I should send an invite your way. Sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Lose that money. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the bar spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer in his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey, man. Crap, I should have brought something. No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you guys been at this for? Yes, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. He passed through the fence and closed in Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover over the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brewed as usual. Hello, I'm glad you can make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Poker face. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker. Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker. God, how dodgy Robert voice. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugged. That wasn't perfect. This is basically my tithing. I'm giving back to the community.
Wink.
Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all the Brian snacks. Guess who brought pigs and blankets? Not Craig. Hey, me and my chia seeding granola energy balls are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Let's just get the game going. We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple of rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's style. Like Matt'll scratch his ear. Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. Now wait a second. I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand. Yep, that's right. What's Joseph's style? Everything. Literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. See? You can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raised his glass of whiskey. It wasn't a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just saying because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone instead. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah. What, are you a drug dealer now? Yeah. What do you need? Horse, speed, Tijuana Johnny's. I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic, what is that? That's maybe 72 hours in a favour called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. No, I don't. I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet. This is the backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone met Mr. Sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs and blankets. Pigs and blankets? What? They're just pigs and blankets. Why is this hard? I don't know, but they're good. I think they might be cheating. There shouldn't be. Pigs and blankets is literally just sausage, bacon around it. Eat. It's not a hard concept. I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. Oh, that was Craig. I thought it was Joseph. You can always bet your firstborn.
Hey,
You think you can handle another one? Be my guest. Briar and Hazer are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that pooped and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop she makes me change its nappies. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back.
well,
One night I woke in her after she tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere.
hey,
Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of do we all have poop doll stories?
oh,
Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop?
nice.
Matt deals in the hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets and we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible.
Oh,
These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop.
oh,
It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys.
hey,
I could see it now. Pierce the kale chips. Just leave it as Pierce the Kale, bro.
hey,
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. We all look at Matt confused. I know who. I don't listen to Pierce the Veil, but I know who Pierce the Veil are. It's maybe not in any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays?
hey,
Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring on another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate.
hey,
Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively.
oh,
Matt cocked his head to the side. I'll ask her though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and taken it tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of it. Brian deals this card. So what's it going to take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I've got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny nonsense. I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. Just seen better days, but can still pull the tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, Bray guy. You guys sure you wanna? You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips whiskey. So I now know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhouse up for grabs. His only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own look. Great biceps. Didn't last long though. I lost everything when I became a party girl back in the Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, ID, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Zhangzhou Park. And how to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back onto American soil. And in those 3 years I saw the greatest depths of human fear. Loved deeper than I ever had and lost it all many more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting.
nice.
Robert produces the deed of his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. All I have and all I have, you prepared to call the distance. I don't know. Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fault everyone who wrote. Fine, the whiskey's yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? May have bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my great fellas. Next week, boys? Next week.
Hey.
You got it.
Hey.
I'll be there. Mm. This has been a very relaxing, silly doubt week. Cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Blue. We'll say our goodbyes and head for separate ways.
Welcome. You got dads.
Right. Time to do this Damien bit. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I should hang out with him, get to know him a little better. And navigate to Damien's Facebook page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. So that's what we're doing. Then he keeps typing. Typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer, makes me coffee. And he's still typing. I sit my coffee and then find the thing. Blue. Oh god, okay. I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for as you see, I do find myself able to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly a manner as I would have liked. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, Deeplet March. Stare at the screen and then read the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda, can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No, can you interpret this for me? It's in the computer, Amanda. She squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying LOL and LMAO or whatever, and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So what do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address this nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you asked me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or, so you read Pride and Prejudice for school that one time and now you're reciting things you know about back to me on you. Like the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be though. Right. So what I say? I got this. Amanda reaches over and takes the video. What do you think, dude? Regards. Amanda hit send in as well. Right, well, I suppose that's it. I make the short walk over at Damien's. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guard in the front there and look around for a doorbell. It doesn't seem to be. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker. A hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps in the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Wait, this is his entire family been like this. As I'm admiring, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence, and an oil lamp in the corner flickering dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Bloom, pleasure to have you in my home. I stand up and see Damien at the top of a majestic staircase walking with a candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked. Accidentally left the door unlocked. In the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlour, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlour again for some reason.
Oh.
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past the door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a Black Parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenagers are. Onward and onward. There's more to say. Reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. Just come with the butterflies. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling off the windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of the room. I walk up to the glass display of pinned books on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. He already has. In the last stream, we did one of the bonus things that comes up in Dad Book sometimes. And one of them ended up being Damien showing with the butterfly pinning. I'm concerned I would stick the pin through my finger. Ah, the pin has gambit. Is that a thing? No. You know, Blue, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine one cover, opening it. I take a random page and read it. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked and buttoned his ninja pants. Okay, I think that's enough. What found his hentai? Fucking hell, Damien. Jesus Christ. What in the loving blue hell is wrong with you? To be fair, there's no against, reading hentai. I'm not going to sit here and criticise it. But to just kind of have it on a bookshelf, that is a bit wild. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. I walk to the window and am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing press-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily doing press-ups with one hand now. Damn, this fucking guy. Did you know that Victorians spend at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No. But Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting room where finger foods have already been set out on a beautiful tea out silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high back chairs as Damien pauses and serves me a tea. I can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd actually get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they were served. This is real. Oh. My dear friend, we are currently enjoying afternoon tea. That is also probably real. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. I like your cape. It's a cloak, actually, but thank you. Victorian fashion is very important to me. You pulled it off quite well. Oh, thank you. Regardless of my historical leanings, it is very important to me to present myself well. It has taken a long time to come up with a style that's both true to form and representative of myself, but I'm very happy with how I dress. I do get some strange looks, yes, but it's something that brings me a great deal of joy, so I don't mind. To be able to wake up in the morning, pick from my closet a variety of cloaks, waistcoats, top hats, and even binders that are period appropriate feels amazing. Wait, you're telling me this boy's got a corset on? You wear top hats? You don't? Okay, so interesting, that's it. Well, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. Sorry? Did you guys see a marching band? To see a marching band. And someone... Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I'm afraid I don't understand. You guys serious? Of course. But it's, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history. You cannot lead a sentence with when I was a young boy. My father gets cut off and not get the reference. Damien, what the hell is wrong with you? Jesus, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, I'll actually read his text now. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of his tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Blue, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly, rather attractive. Fucking real. Preach my broski. I like as a neurodivergent man, I like listening to other neurodivergent men ramble about their special interests for in excess of half an hour. There are a bunch of people who can testify. Please do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sounds just together. Love me some word jumbles. The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you were right there. In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. That makes it sound like there's fingers in the sandwich. That's not how. You don't eat sandwiches with a knife and fork under any circumstances. The term finger sandwiches leads me to believe you put your finger in the sandwich. Come on, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me on the back of his arm, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. Why am I reading that in this voice? It's mine. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike used bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different things. This is also very true. You see, I'm a history student, so I'm bound to know a bunch of random bits of crap. And because I'm British, I'm about to know a bunch of random crap about Victorian fucking England. So, he's telling the truth. Even more interesting is the. Oh, fuck, I skipped through that. That was a mistake. I was holding down click by accident. I was going to read that out. That's a bit depressing. We can't, like, rewind either. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous, bright orange flower off a vine. Lilibum bulbiferum. The orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Thou art the tightest. My loins are... That was there were the shade out aubergines. I clicked right. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Wow. And that is precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favourite type of flower? Snapdragons, honeysuckle, or sunflowers? You know, to honour a conversation I had with my dear friend Pixel the other night, and also because I don't really care for flowers abundantly, I'm going to say sunflowers because, he told me a very nice story on, I want to say it was Thursday night. They remind me of sunshine, and you can eat the seeds as a delicious snack. What a practical choice. My stomach grumbles on that now as I put it. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet. Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I followed Damien down the footpath to find more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls his cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Put the fucking get the day shift at Freddy's phone guy and just put that in here. That's just that's just who Damien walked around with to have access to a fucking mobile. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I'd put a little more effort into that garden, Amanda, and I try to start one time. A watermelon grew the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh, hi, gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked out the gargoyle!
Fix that guard.
Fix that gargoyle. Talk to have a time on this happening. Nope, that doesn't go there. That's the head. What does this bit go here? Yep. Then titty. Then face. No? Oh.
Goal.
I suppose, let's go. I don't know if I can like kind of whistle, but yeah. Well, that was good. Only I could say me. Looks upset.
Ah,
Hello, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, Dib. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and nothing. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads go stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Damien and I walk into school now, immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien. You're here in record time. You're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Well, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. What is it this time? This... Damien, you have to say to believe it. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We'll pass by several classes in session. And I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading in and darkness. Once you start, I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement. They don't sound as happy. As I'm led into the depths of this glow, all the antics I've gone through as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. And we find another teacher in a boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement with him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose, oh god. Thanks for coming, I can't make out the tales of this. I look around the scene of the crime, see a bunch of bricks and masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me! The room for what? What do you mean Lucian tried to kill you? I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen! You're a fucking idiot. I actually can't fucking do this with you morons. Why on earth we are trying to put Ernest in a brick box? You know what? Let's click forward and see what's going on. You promised me there was wine down there. You tricked me. Whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to ask about Amontillado Ernest? That'll be Amontillado, actually. I know how syllables work in Spanish. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. Lieutenant Damien whispers to him. What's Amontillado? The classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage. Oh, why am I reading something? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of a wine of fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually believing that. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while he slowly built a tomb around him. Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because you're an idiot. Then he realised I lied about the wine. You were cackling maniacally. That's what tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
Sweet Manchego.
It took you 20 minutes. Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the Cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realise Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and read a review of the movie.
Huh?
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie! Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. literally didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this is me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both of that smart. You guys were always telling me to engage in the literature, so I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm finding this under what the hell? That is very accurate. Indeed, what the hell? I'm filing this under what the hell? What do you mean, what the hell? Ernest and Lucian both high-five. She just starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover you fast, take you son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. Well, we all head up the stairs and out the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I will pile into the car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling, so if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks, you're not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucy continues staring out the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull up the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. All things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's a silver lining. There is that, yes. Really admire how you handled that. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I could have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favours. I have no words. I truly have no more words. This might end up being my Discord status one day. Like, sweet. You know, we'll just quote Hugo for this. Sweet Manchego. Because, holy shit. It really does. You're a good dad. That's bang on the money. See you soon. It would be my honour and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. Come on to find a man that curls up on the couch with a blanket watching telly. I plop down next to her. Yo. What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers? Extreme Edition. Hit the show. The couple on screen bicker back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The tight House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. Well, I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg! Why don't we just get a regular size house? I don't know. How the afternoon tea go? That's strange. We had to go to school to pick up Lucian since he tried it. Lured Ernest down to sell with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to break him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me? Lucian live streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was fun. Not Damien guy's character, but he's really good company. And surprisingly, a diplomatic dad. I think it's style. Me too. You know what? Me too. Yeah, bang on. We'll hit the nail on the head, but listen. It's only 25.9. I've done everything I wanted to do for this stream today, which was
Wow, my stars, this... Never in a million moons have I had a date such as exquisite as this one.
I didn't expect these cadences, right? But I didn't expect his voice to sound like that.
You've got dads.
I've got that. It's an off-break thing. We'll do it. Bro, invite me. Oh god. I know it's a kind of faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him, and I know it's going to be super awkward if I go by myself, but please come with me. This is presumably a follow-on to the poker thing from the last from before we did. I love food. I especially love food that's free. And I don't know why it's a sweat you over cooking, but yeah, did I'm done. Thank you. I really hope that's a sweat of relief. Eat that dinner. Go ask you. Oh my, I don't know how I feel about social time, Robert. Still, I guess free food is free food. I don't know. Okay, yeah. We'll see this. I figured that before. Great quick on my Porsche, bottle of white wine in hand. Blue, boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy ring wine. Oh, it's not wine, it's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything, I usually just laugh it off. But man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or buy any shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first. No, I learned to cook before doing this. Well, define cook. If we define cook as understanding how ovens work, then I can cook. If we define cook as make a roast dinner, I cannot. Once I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still. If we were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of a bin before. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that he actually did it. True. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. Robert's just trying to combat food waste, man. He's doing good for the environment. Let him off. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Blue. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Banging the door opens. Robert looks pretty stunned to see me and quickly just posture trying to hide it. This is gonna be weird, isn't it? Blue, didn't know you'd be talking along. I don't know. Did Craig not tell where I was going? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not. No, it's fine. Come on in. Wipe your feet. Went to Robert's living room, which is actually a lot more inviting than I remember it being. Make yourselves at home. Why the fuck were 14 notifications? What did I miss? I respond all of that later. Look at Sylvia barking from the other room. I didn't know you had a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. After put her up on guest row, I shall calm down in a bit. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dog fight ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her right now, I'd probably have to take you to both the Craig and I my garden. We're just never, aren't we? Oh, okay. But I gotta go finish dinner. Made us a burger. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in on whisper. Was the dog fighting thing real or was he kidding? I don't know. What's Osobuco? I don't know. Did he make up the word? Until I have Osobuco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking Robert's front room. What about its sword? Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Although we did look pretty shocked to see you. Maybe you being here threw off his plans. His meta plans. This is so weird. Robert finally walks into the room carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't know the Italians. Don't trust them. So are you. Also, I don't have real paper plates. Hope that's okay. He sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat, maybe. Lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. I guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite. My god. Take another. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender in the risotto. I think that's what it is. It's so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cook this? There's a pregnant pause as well before Mace responds like it's weird to get a compliment from her. I fished out of a dumpster behind a restaurant. Or at least I think so does a restaurant. Can you believe people just throw this stuff out? I almost gagged. I look over at Craig, who looks wherever sells his apple. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it. Why'd you learn to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for hot tech. You messing with us? I was like, for long. I live in Spain. After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe. Crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could to scrape together some cash. One night, meeting dinner at this little restaurant outside of Madrid. I got to pay my spent the last money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, the enemy liked me so much they offered me a job. Why not? Started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in that back room that was speakeasy for a safe passage into the crew quarters of a cargo ship? Anyway, and I still love to cook. I don't know what to read anymore, but this food's so good, I kind of don't care. Plus, Robert's actually talking like with two people in the same room, which I guess is nice. It's amazing. It really is, to be totally honest. I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. The food's good, it should speak for itself. Wise words. The Ossobuco was screaming for itself. And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? No problem, but save room for dessert. I made lemon berry savarin. Well, aren't you just full of... Greg looks over at me. Surprises. What about wings? You better not. You can go out for dinner anytime. Right. I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more Ossobuco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food come with a generous serving whatever savarin was. Craig and I decided that out. Thanks for coming. Making the attempt to be more social. Something tells me he's not going to follow through on that. Man, if you'll have me, I'm here. Especially if there's Ossobuco involved.
Welcome. You've got dads.
It's only quarter. I've achieved everything I wanted to do, and my throat's getting sore. And like, if this was say just hit 2 hours, I'd play another game. But it's like 9:15. So I think we're just gonna say this is it. I'm gonna make sure I save actually. Save. Title. Quit. Right. That was a good one. Like I say, we made a fair bit of progress for the fact that wasn't even a full 3 hours. Today is Sunday, so I will be back at yours tomorrow. I'll see what I'm playing tomorrow. I don't really abundantly know. I don't really pick until 20 minutes before I go live, and even then, that's not a good day. So, you know, we'll just call it. I've enjoyed dating dads because that's what we've done for the last 2 3/4 hours. But for now, it's a good night from me. I'll see you tomorrow. And as for tonight, in a bit, chat.